between the two of them. And there's a whole bunch of the codes of conduct and the legal rules, what you can, what you can't do. But I'm going to really focus on what you do, and then how does that interact with other people, not just tax agents, but it could be other people as well. So I'll put it into context in terms of a couple of little things. Some obligations under the law. Your scopes of engagement. We did touch on letters of engagement before, and I'll hopefully give you some practical tips and some technical issues that might arise there. Most of the stuff we're going to deal with is relationship with other entities and how that interaction works. You might ask, why have I got a bookkeeper circle up there as well as a tax agent and a BAS agent? I just wanted to put some colour in some circles and break up the slides. It just makes it a little bit easier. But you'll see in a minute. And the reason is that when I was asked to do this presentation, and the topic, what accountants expect from a bookkeeper, I tried to work out, as I tend to do, a tax person, what's the definition of a bookkeeper? And if you actually look, and I don't know what you guys call yourselves, because BAS agent is a new term, but you probably call yourselves bookkeepers or accounts people or accounts managers, or I'm not sure, a whole variety of names. I went to the tax office website because Mark Morris told me that that's now got a lot more really useful information. I only heard that from him this morning. I'd already done this previously, but according to the tax office, and if you look at there's a home page for bookkeepers, there is a home page for BAS agents, and there is essentially a home page for tax agents or tax professionals generally. So in that context, how does the ATO see those roles? And a bookkeeper provides a range of accounting-based services. Typically, in the list you can see there, data entry, record keeping, accounts payable and receivable, bank recs, payroll, petty cash. These are all things you guys do? Yes. So you are a bookkeeper in the eyes of, say, the tax office for some of the stuff that you do. What does it talk about in terms of BAS agents and tax agents? BAS agents have now got this regulatory regime around them about what you can and can't do. You can provide a BAS provision, and there's the list of acronyms that we always love. I'll call it WET, even if Robert won't. GST, wine equalisation tax, luxury car tax, fuel tax credits, not foreign tax credits, pay-as-you-go withholding and pay-as-you-go instalments. That is the list. They're the things you've got to put on a BAS. If you've got the most full and complete business that does all of those things, you would have all of those things sitting on your BAS. FBT as well, but they put a caveat, collection and recovery only. I'll touch on that in an example a bit later. And you can provide advice, but only about a BAS provision.